The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Okay, guys. Here we are. Heidi, can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear the dogs?
From your weekend home somewhere else where you're gallivanting as a rich person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I see your dogs are still there.
Can you mute me for 1 minute? I'm going to tell them to stop.
I'm sure they'll listen. No, just go ahead. We want to hear it, actually. Go
stop.
Do it.
Hey! No. See? Good.
Is that for me or for the dog?
That's for you. And
then
I just...
Fair.
Sorry.
What do you want, Darren? Just tell.
Bring her up a little bit.
Oh, volume?
Yeah.
How do I do that from here?
Her volume.
She's not here, Dad.
Oh, that's right.
We are. Darren and I are in the same room. Heidi is in a different location, and just then Darren didn't know that. That was incredible. Heidi, that's
how much I mean to Darren.
Oh, fucking A. It was amazing.
He's like, oh, she's not here? Oh, she's not here? Oh.
Literally, he's just like, turn up her volume. I'm like, I can't. She's in somewhere else. And he said, oh, yeah. He didn't see you in the room, but good shit. How are you, Heidi?
I'm good. I had a long evening.
Why? How? Explain.
I haven't slept because the dog that's barking right now had diarrhea. And I woke up 6 times last night to let him out. And then the 7th time I woke up, I had dozed off a little bit at 4 a.m. and I went to let him out and I stepped in a pile of diarrhea.
Well, there's not really a pile of diarrhea. It's more of a puddle of diarrhea.
A puddle of diarrhea.
That is not good.
Oh. So that's what
at least the dog had the compassion not to put it on your head, which is what you're more used to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, if we're really looking for silver linings, I'd say that the diarrhea ended up on your shoe and not your head.
Yeah, I think he kind of knew.
So what did you do? So that you step in the diarrhea. Do you say anything?
Oh, shit.
You yell? You said, oh, shit?
Okay. No, I mean, to myself, I felt bad for the dog. He's so cute that I was like, it's not his fault, you know?
Well, it's not anyone's fault but the dog.
Yeah. But I cleaned him up and then I had to wash towels and clean the carpet. And then I jumped in the shower and washed my foot.
I told you the story the time I had a puppy and on Halloween we went trick-or-treating. We came home and my dog, the puppy, had diarrheaed all over the kitchen floor. And it was my job to clean it. So I'm pushing it around the floor and it's just like with paper towels, but nothing's absorbing. So it's just like pushing mercury around the floor. Like I'm moving it from here to there, moving it back over, and nothing really brought it up until I made my sister come in and slurp it all up.
Ugh, so gross.
And after that, it was gone. So how long are you away from us?
For another week, I think.
Oh, so just in time so you get home and then I go to the East Coast.
When do you go?
I leave the 21st.
21st. Yeah. I get back on that day, I believe.
Hey, fucking awesome.
That's great. Good. I'm glad we planned it around this.
That's great. Well, I mean, you did I feel like you told us the day before that you were leaving for 2 weeks. Or I
didn't though. I told you like a month, like a month and a half before. I swear to God,
is that true? Did Heidi give us fair warning?
I don't remember. I remember her saying it at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, Darren thinks I'm there.
Darren knows you're here now. He knows you're here now. Confirmed.
I see you.
I see you.
Sleep, he's gonna take a break. Just carry on with the show.
You know, coon, which I hate saying that word because to me it's
okay.
like
It's his name.
I know, but I want to say Cohen. But okay, so Coon, I feel bad because he sent me a message and he goes, "I hope you know I don't think you're lame." And I'm like, "No, I was no, not at all."
It's the best part.
No, we think you're lame.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
don't
exactly.
Speak for me, Darren. I love this woman. You think she's lame. You always tell me privately that you think she's super lame. So,
No,
whoa, she just got real. So, Heidi, I was telling Darren before we started that currently I'm wandering around my house singing our theme songs all day, every day. So I'm just walking. I'll be like doing the dishes, going sleepy tea, or Heidi's name drops. I do it all day, every day. And Darren asked,
wife.
"Oh, that's what Darren said." Darren asked how she feels about it, and then we're going to be moving the show to my house shortly, and he asked how is she going to feel about us being there and then hearing that all the time. And I told him that she's going to love it, and he did not believe me. What are your thoughts? Why wouldn't she like it? It's a beautiful song. It's they're catchy tunes, catchy numbers.
Because she has nothing to do with it.
Yeah. You might be right.
Has no interest.
So maybe
doesn't bear any interest.
Maybe Kuhn will have to write a song for her, telling her to fucking sack up and accept life the way it is, or she's gonna catch a fucking knuckle sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
totally.
Like
that'll work.
I mean, that's what I'm used to.
Nothing makes a marriage stronger. I've always said this. Nothing makes a marriage stronger than maybe not actual violence, but knowing that violence could happen. Like the anticipation of catching one in the teeth.
Right.
Might be enough to keep you.
Yeah, you mind your P's and Q's. You always I got out of place a little bit and
like, oh,
no, it's actually not. It's actually not funny.
Well, these aren't jokes. I'm just.
Oh my God, my hair.
These aren't jokes. This is life lessons for married couples.
I just watched that show Made. You seen
What's that? No.
It's with Margaret Qualley, and her mom is
Talib Kweli's mom.
No.
Oh.
Her mom is
I will give you that.
What?
You know who Talib Kweli is?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I love him. He's from Chicago, right?
No, he's from New York.
I just know the name. I would probably know what he looked like. I couldn't name a song, but I'm aware of the existence of Talib Kweli. And and what I know, he's considered very, very cool. Right? Yeah. Like as far as a cool one.
Yeah,
like a cool artist.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Points. I like that. Tom Segura was just talking about, Tom Segura has a podcast, Your Mom's House, and Two Bears, One Cave, comedian, really funny comedian. And he's like very much into like hip hop and like he's a sneakerhead and a big, like he's like in like black culture very much. That's like his big thing.
Wait, who is this again?
Tom Segura?
Oh, yeah.
I love him. I think he's great. Sexy.
So he was just,
for real?
Yeah, there's some sex appeal there.
Yeah.
Okay. There's something about it. I think it's the sense of humor, the confidence. He's got a good beard.
Yeah, I love the beard.
So he was saying that he was talking to Bert Kreischer about this, or maybe his wife. I forget.
I met Bert Kreischer, by the way, and an absolutely nice gentleman.
I believe it.
Very sweet guy.
I believe it. He seems like he's genuinely happy to be part of Earth. Part of the planet.
Yeah, we interviewed him and he was gracious. Didn't really know who we were, and I forgot.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Just happy to be there. We gave him some liquor. He was really happy.
Where was this?
It was the first Cluster Fest.
What's that?
It's a show that Comedy Central started doing 2 years ago. In the San Francisco area,
like a stand-up festival.
Yeah, it's like a festival of stand-ups and just like comedians of all natures, of all disciplines.
Okay.
And he was there, and somebody we knew got us an interview with him, and he was happy to do it. Like we literally
motherfucker likes to talk.
Yeah. We interviewed him in a hallway.
Okay.
But we set up cameras and mics and stuff, and he was cool with it. And he put us on his story, and
Oh hell yeah, that's cool.
yeah, he's really nice.
So he has a
really nice.
podcast with Segura called Two Bears One Cave, and I don't know if it's them talking or not, but Segura was saying that no compliments mean more to him than from black
hip-hop.
people,
Well,
from black people who like
black people.
black people, not hip hop folks. But he said that like when he gets a compliment about either being funny or dressing cool or like just any kind of compliment, because in his mind, black people will not bullshit you. It's like if your shit sucks, you're not there's no empty compliments. There's no like, hey, you're really funny, unless you are. Like you're not handing out compliments.
Yeah, well, I mean, that comes from his understanding of comedy and knowing that the black rooms are the hardest.
Yeah, that's what he was saying too.
Yeah,
Like when he coming up in Miami, he would try to do black rooms as often as he could because it was the ultimate test. And he would say that like they're gonna have a good time no matter what. So either you make them laugh or they heckle you and make their own fun.
It's either at your expense or you're helping it happen.
That's exactly what he said. So it's true.
Yeah, black rooms are very unforgiving.
Yeah.
And you got to kind of come with it pretty quick, you know.
They have a short leash as far as like make us laugh within 30 seconds or we're gonna crucify you. Yeah,
I mean, they have it's more of an Apollo atmosphere.
That they talked about the Apollo as well. So let me ask you this: is it a shorter leash with white comics or Asian comics, or like is there a longer leash for black comics?
No, it's short leash for everybody.
It's like bring it or you're done.
Get it done. Yeah, make it happen now or get the fuck off stage.
Okay.
I think everyone gets a fair run at it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it has to happen pretty quick.
Fair.
But yeah, the white, the white comics who kill in black rooms, like, black. The thing about black audiences is they're very specific about what they want. But if you deliver and it's if it's funny and they're you got fans for life.
Sure.
They're not wishy-washy.
Win them over, you got them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially once a black audience embraces you, like, you're good. Like, you can make a good living.
Now, does that work with comedy and music, or do you have to keep proving it over and over in music? Because I know for most music fans, you got to kind of keep proving it over and over.
Yeah. I mean, music's different.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but I mean, there's the two sides of it, which is like musicians say for the black comedians and stuff, like once you're embraced, like you pretty much got it. But they will turn on you. I think they turned on Kevin Hart's last thing.
His last special?
Yeah. I think I don't think it went over well.
Was there something that happened in the special, like a specific topic, or just the overall presentation?
I don't think it was the topic. It's just like, yo, like this shit was rushed and it wasn't good.
Oh,
so yeah. But I don't know. All I know is that there are a lot of black comics, and that are bothered by the fact that people will say, well, you work the white rooms, you do the easy shit.
Right.
So
you haven't paid your dues yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not paying dues. It's just like, your ass can't come home.
Right.
And that's the shit where it's like people, that'll bother anybody.
So that's interesting. So if you're a black comic and you like cut your teeth and you become something playing to white audiences, and then you try to go back to like your folks, your people, you won't be open arms.
No, it's not that you're not open, but well, first of all, I'm talking about people who never came from that.
That's what I mean.
So, it would be definitely hard, like after you've made it and then try to come back. Like it's either, you should stay where you're at.
Right.
Like don't rock the boat with that shit. Like,
Don't try to come back and pretend like you started with us.
Yeah. You know, there's very few people who came from, you know, what used to be the Chitlin circuit.
Is that really what it's called?
Well, I mean, you know, in Richard Pryor's day, that's what it was called. That's where Richard Pryor came from.
The Chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
It's the
Holy
worst
shit.
smell ever.
Chitlins?
Yeah. Well,
Oh my
you
God,
know,
it's the worst smell
pig
on the
intestines,
stove.
so it's shit, literally.
Is it worse than dog diarrhea?
It's up there. When we used to go, when I was a Jehovah's Witness as a kid in Texas, we would go from door to door, and there was a lot of black people. And yeah, I was gonna say African American, but I feel weird saying that. Black
say
people.
black.
Yeah. That's, and we were asked in one time, and it was this wonderful old black woman, and she was like, "I'm cooking some chitlins." And my mom and I were like, okay, cool. And then we got in, we're like, oh my God, we didn't know what it was.
What's the smell? What's it smell like?
It smells like shit. It's pig intestine.
It's gross.
Whoa, I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh man.
It's slave food.
So it's not bacon. It's the parts that it's the worst. It's the worst part of the pig.
It's the large
It's the
intestine where
intestines.
where the shit comes
It's
out of.
cooked intestine, pig intestine.
Yeah, I'll probably pass on chitlins. I think I'll stick to ice cream or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's slave food. You know, they gave the slaves the worst parts of food. So you know, soul food. That's what soul food is. It's what slaves were given, which is the shit that the masters didn't want, which is like the intestines and. Collard greens are not really of a nutritional value. Mm-hmm. They taste good.
I was just gonna say that because that's what she was cooking it with. It was a really poor, like a really poor neighborhood, so they had that, and it's hot out, and there was no air, and I just remember she was so lovely.
So soul food is. Go ahead, Eddie.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, so soul food is still loved in Black culture because of the heritage of it, or like the palate. Like you learn to love it with the palate.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is that you know they were, they were talented enough to make this garbage taste good. Mm-hmm. You know, so I mean that's what makes soul food good is that they learn to season pretty much garbage.
You make it sound so good.
That's basically how I
know what you're saying. It's true. It sounds true.
It's the truth. You know, it's when you ask me what my plate was for Thanksgiving, most of those things are on there. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, I'm from, my mom's from the South. I'm from New York. So like, I'm not eating chitlins. I told her that from the get. I was like, I'm not eating that shit. Yeah. Like your country.
I'm a private school kid, bitch. Come on now.
Yeah. I went to school with Europeans. Yeah. I'm not eating that shit. But also I'm not eating cheese either. So
right.
Y'all can fuck that.
You know that lobster used to be for poor people? Lobster.
Yeah, you said that before.
Yeah, it was like bottom feeding ocean gross food. And then it became like
a delicacy.
Lobster, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and we had a conversation before about unifiers and stuff.
Yeah.
But hip hop serves that same function where you're talking about the lobsters, whereas you take something that was nothing and then it becomes something, and hip hop has done that millions of times over with everything. You take something that no one gives a shit about, and then it becomes the
dominant force in music right now.
Yeah, like Carhartt jackets or Timberland boots. Dude, no one gave a fuck about Timberland boots until we wore them. They were just some fucking boots for motherfuckers to kick rocks with.
Right. And then it became a fashion statement.
Yeah, that is the power of my people. We make shit good.
Fuck yeah.
No matter what the fuck it is.
Who cares what Heidi says about it?
Yeah, no matter what Heidi says about it.
Oh, sitting over there all judgmental, being like, fuck Black culture. That's what Heidi's thinking.
Please. I grew up in my high school was all Black. I was like one of the 10 white kids in it.
Do you like when white people do this thing, Darren? Or like,
No,
I grew
I'm
up with a lot of black people.
Hold on, will you mute me? This dog won't shut up. Hey, be quiet.
Heidi, wait, bring her back. I want to hear what she's saying. What do you know what you should do? This always works every time. Suck the dog's dick and it will stop barking.
It's so gross. Stop, please.
It doesn't have to come in your mouth. Just like get it
So
close.
gross. Wait, I was gonna talk. No, don't please stop.
Just listen. You got now. You have to listen to me.
No, because the owners will listen to this and it's
they
disgusting.
won't. They'll know that if you blow the dog, they'll know that you really care about it. So you put the dog on its back.
Please don't.
Just start with some tender licks until the rocket comes out.
Stop.
Then you suck that salty little pink rocket.
I was gonna talk. I don't want to talk about
Heidi, I'm speaking. And then the dog will start thrusting into your mouth when it's getting close. And then you pop that little rocket out and you just like jerk it off the last couple seconds. And then you have puppies later.
So gross.
Disgusting. Isn't that gross? It sounds like a humanitarian effort, if you ask me.
It's really gross. One time I was driving and I was going from Cleveland to Cincinnati to Cleveland. It was like a 3-hour bus ride. And I sat next to this black woman and she was like rustling around in her big bag and she was older. And, I like looked over and she's like, "You want one?" And she had fried chicken in a bag in her purse.
Fuck yes.
And she's like, "I just made this before I left." And I was like, "Yes." It was the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. It was good. In her purse.
More people should carry delicious food in their purses, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds pretty great. I had fried chicken last night. I'm gonna have fried chicken again tonight. I think I have some of that blood in me. I love it so much.
Dave's hot chicken?
Yeah. Well, last night I went to a different place, but tonight I'm going to Dave's hot chicken. Which
place did you go last night?
I went to a place in Glendale called Damon's. It's like a dumb Hawaiian themed sort of steakhouse. But like it's I don't know how to explain it, but I think I've heard of that. They had a Nashville fried chicken sandwich that was pretty shitty. No, it was shitty.
It was bad. Oh,
it was shitty. It was all bread with one like strip of chicken. Kind of shit. I had that with some cream corn, which I realized cream corn might be one of my favorite side dishes.
Dude, that shit is disgusting.
Cream corn?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're one of those like no white sauce, no cream guy.
No white, nothing.
No Alfredo, nothing.
No.
Yeah. So that's absolutely your problem, not mine. No. You're the one who's wrong on this one, bud. Heidi, settle this.
Yes.
Thank you.
What?
I don't know who the yes was for, but I'm gonna say.
No, I said yes.
Yeah. Oh, were you listening to the conversation or no?
Yeah. Do you want me to know? Tell you if cream corn is gross?
Yes.
I'd rather have regular corn. I think that cream peas are the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life.
We're not talking about cream peas. We're talking about
cream corn is okay. I'd rather have regular corn with butter on it.
I'm reading between the lines, and what you're saying is cream corn is fucking great. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. So that's 2 against 1, Darren. I
remember when I was in private school at the Anglo-American International School, which means the white people school. That's what it literally means.
No, I get it. You're totally right. I just can't believe it's a real thing.
Yeah, that was the name of my fucking
sounds
school.
Fake.
Can't believe it's real. It sounds like something that would be in like a Wayans Brothers movie or something.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
scary movie
that
or
was
something.
The Anglo-American International School. Anyway,
I love that it says an international. Anglo-American International School.
Right. Yeah. For whites.
Yeah, for white people.
And a couple blacks.
I remember in the lunchroom they used to have those little corns. I was like
baby corns that are like,
yeah, that shit is so disgusting.
That's weird.
Cornichon? Oh wait, no, that's a
the little baby corn shit.
It's a whole ear, but it's the size of like a micro penis.
I think I've seen them again. The only time I've seen them again was in like they put them in Chinese food sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is disgusting. I was like, yo.
Well,
here's this white people shit. Like, who eats this shit?
What the fuck are the mini corns called?
Find them.
See, here's the thing. I don't think they're disgusting tasting. I just think it's really weird.
It just looks weird.
Yes.
I'm just like, what? I'm like,
give me real corn.
That.
What is the mini corn called? Mini corn. The adorable mystery of where it's not baby corn, is it? Oh, it is baby corn.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh
at
yeah,
this
Reese's baby corn
so disgusting.
pickled.
That
Pickled
bullshit.
baby corn.
Yeah, no, I know.
Ugh.
You can put it on here. Yeah, if,
Oh no,
if you
well,
were smart.
no, I'll put it in the edit, you motherfucker.
Oh, there you go.
Jesus Christ! Every now and then, Darren throws a dagger at me. It's unbelievable. This fucking guy. You know, that's a good time for me to give you a Christmas present.
All right.
Fucking asshole.
Why are you giving me stuff?
It's actually not from me, but you can open it on air. It's from a listener.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Open it up. Read the card.
What? Why would you guys send me anything?
Because you're fucking loved, dude. It's time to deal with it. Time to accept it.
Oh, Matt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Matt. He's cool.
Matt Erickson,
Tarantino.
Piercer Matt.
Thanks, Matt. I'm gonna see what it is.
Yeah, you are.
If it's a comb or something, I'm gonna be. Oh, nice! Look at this guy. What a fucking guy. That's actually very sweet.
Oh,
Right?
nice.
Pound cake.
Yeah. 3 of them.
Oh man.
Woo!
Thanks, Matt. This is fucking awesome, man. Seriously.
So maybe that'll make you think about, being a little bit more excited to be here every now and then.
No, seriously, man.
That's nice,
pretty
right?
Fucking cool, man.
So
Is
Matt,
he from the East Coast?
no,
Or where's
dude,
he from?
no joke. He drove that down from the Bay Area a couple days ago.
No, he didn't.
I swear to God, I met him in a Coffee Bean parking lot to do a handoff for that.
Wow.
He drove it down here.
Are you serious?
He was coming down here to shoot pictures, to shoot a show, but he bought that to bring down for you. He drove it down in his car in a cooler. He took them out of a cooler. I don't know why they're in a cooler, but he gave them to me to give to you.
That's
Aw.
extraordinarily sweet, man. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I
Matt,
really
very
appreciate it.
kind of you. And if anybody else wants to give Darren food, hit me up and we'll meet up in a parking lot.
Don't give me anything.
If you work at a soup kitchen or any kind of thing, Darren is accepting donations. No,
Oh,
but if anyone's confused, let me see one of those things. Darren was saying maybe a few shows ago that you can't get these Entenmann's pound cakes anywhere in California, but you can. At
Those
least
are the minis, though.
the minis. Are these the ones that you specified, or are you talking about the big ones?
I'm talking about the big loaf.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, man, it's the same stuff.
So Matt, we're gonna throw these away because these are not exactly what he wanted. Nice try. Better luck next
I
time.
like to slice it myself.
Yeah,
Asshole.
it does look pretty good. Would you ever put whipped cream on there or anything? Any kind of like
No.
that would be
I
some
like
Wow.
it the way it is.
some Cool
plain.
Whip. Oof.
That sounds so good.
Whatever white jeans I have, that's where it comes out.
Pound cake.
No, plain.
Oh,
I like things plain.
I'm a plain guy.
Yeah, I don't like I don't want no fucking whip. Plain.
Like,
just leave it the way it is.
The number one best quesadilla in all of Southern California is from Mexican chain called Sharky's. And
Sharky's,
goddamn,
it's
dude,
okay.
Suck my fucking cock. It's the best there is. The
Dude,
best there is.
All right, now you're bugging.
Tell me better Mexican food from a chain.
From a chain.
Not food truck. shit.
Chipotle's is as good, if not better.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy right
Sharky's,
here.
Sharky's goes on supposedly being organic. I don't think it's organic.
It's pretty healthy food.
Okay.
What do you get at
It's okay.
Sharky's? What do you get at Sharky's?
I get like a chicken burrito.
Okay, that's cute. But try a chicken quesadilla. Blow your gut. What's up, Heidi?
He's laughing. He said,
Get a chicken
your face.
quesadilla. Yeah. Get a chicken quesadilla. Man up, have some real food, and come back to me and let me know what you think. It's fucking stellar. So anyway, it comes with like guacamole on it and sour cream and a bunch of fucking garbage. I, being
Yeah, I don't want any of
White Dan, get that shit plain, dip it in my own hot sauce, and I just have a party.
Yeah, all I need is some hot sauce.
That's it.
I don't need all that white shit. I don't need just give me some hot sauce.
The more
what
people
kind
put
of
on
hot
stuff,
sauce?
the hottest one there at Sharky's, which is like, I'm not sure what it is, but it's not that hot.
I go with the green and the pico.
Which green? Like the dark green with like runny,
Yeah, that's
or the
that
guacamole
roasted
kind of
shit.
stuff.
No, the salsa verde.
Okay, I like the creamy green.
Salsa verde.
Salsa verde.
All of you Spanish listeners can fuck me now.
Oh,
Thank you.
please go fuck everyone. Please go fuck Darren. He'll like it. His girlfriend will like it. It's a win-win for everybody.
Mhm.
I learned a couple words the other day. I went to a birthday party and I was hanging out with an Armenian woman, and she taught me Zig vor.
Zig 4?
Zig. It's like
Zig.
That sounds like
XDI.
suck my.
No, zig vor. That means tits and ass.
Zig 4. That's funny.
It's like a DZIDG, ZDIDG, and then VOR, but you roll your R. Zig vor.
I thought it was too much perfume in the car.
No.
That's what I thought it was.
Zig vor. So tits and ass. There's your lesson, everybody.
Nice.
Heidi. Oh fuck! I just had a question for you. What the hell was it? God damn it! Out of my head. Do you want to talk about blowing the dog again, or?
No, I have so many things I want to talk about.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Take it away. Let's do it.
First off, did you hear about the Madonna and 50 Cent fight?
No, but I would love to right now more than anything.
So Madonna put up these pictures on Instagram, and I actually screenshotted them. Yeah, it showed her nipple. Like I screenshot them because I was like, they're about to be taken down. She looked great. She's 64 years old.
She did look great, but her face was
it's too much. Oh,
she looked hotter than ever, but there was like
for sure
no less than 17 filters on her face.
But that's also her face. She's had so much work.
So it was a bunch of surgeries mixed with filters, but the pictures were sexy. They were cool. They were like very Madonna.
Right. And 50 Cent came out and tweeted like, I forget exactly what he said, but he basically shamed her. What he said was like, what did he say? Fuck, I should have wrote it down. He shamed her for her age. He shamed her for putting the pictures up. And she came back with an Instagram thing just yesterday, and it's fucking awesome. She's like, we are on, or because then he came back.
She has her tits out?
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Wait, she's just showing her tits.
The thing is she's, I
mean, I don't care. I mean, she's a grown ass
she's
woman.
60. She's 60 something, whatever, and she's Madonna.
How old is she?
Let's see.
Is she over 60?
Yeah, she's over 60
for sure.
How old is Madonna? God damn it!
I guess she is, because
how come your fucking Siri sucks?
Yeah, she was like 20 something when we
Madonna?
were in the 80s. We were like kids.
She's 63 years old. Her birthday is on my day. So she's 63. She's almost 64.
Hey, man.
But 50
she
Cent
good. Who gives a fuck?
shamed her.
So I'm sorry. What did 50 Cent say? Or
hold
50?
on. Let me see exactly what he wrote. Hold on, because then I don't want to get it wrong. And then here.
Darren, do you say 50 Cent or 50 Cent?
I don't do anything. Whatever.
So
most fucking Darren response ever. It's fucking whatever. It's
50.
Sleepy deep. He's gonna take a break. Just carry on with the show.
So
you're an actor too, right? You're an actor. You're a comedian.
I was.
You should know how to fucking, sell it. Pretend you're happy to be here. I sent you a screenshot the other day from our buddy Adam.
That's true. That is true though.
It's funny shit. Like, dude, the people listening hear you being like, ugh, and they're like, why am I listening to this? This dude doesn't even want to be here. I'm a fucking bounce.
Like, what the?
Adam Devil Art, you killed me with this one. Adam said, fuck, I wish I could sleep as deep as Darren does during the episodes.
Oh boy. All right, then you bring your motherfucking ass over here.
Over where?
Here.
To where you're sitting?
Yeah, let him do it.
Adam.
Bring Adam over.
Yeah.
Dude, if you didn't live in Australia, you'd be fucking out of here.
Good. Get his ass over here.
Good, I don't want to be here anyway.
Hey, listen, Adam. Bring your motherfucking Aussie. What is it, Aussie? Come over here and you do it.
Adam, for real, open invite. Come on over, bud.
Yeah, we're doing auditions.
But you have to do blackface because I do need that. I need that flavor on the
your
show.
jokes.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm your Robin.
Yep. Darren's my Robin. That's some funny shit.
No, well, she's your Robin, but I'm talking about in terms of how we're using her to be able to make black jokes.
Well, that's why I have a very intelligent black man and a woman here. It gives me a lot of freedom to do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, good for you.
You know?
Good for you.
Heidi, you were saying about Madonna.
So 50 Cent said, yo, this
Darren, by the way, Darren wants you to say Fitty.
50 Cent said, yo, this is the funniest shit. LOL, which right there, I hate him. I hate that when
What do you mean you hate him? Why?
Oh shit.
I don't hate him. I actually don't mind 50 Cent. But anybody who does LOL, I hate. I hate LOL. I hate it.
Do?
I hate it. I hate it.
What do you mean you hate?
I hate it.
Do you
I never
use emojis?
Yeah, I use the
so then it's the same
crying.
shit.
No, or ha 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 ha. Not LOL, because people use it in the weirdest places. Like, really, are you laughing out loud right now? Really? Like,
this
truly?
is a conversation we had 10 years ago.
This is important.
I don't like it.
This is important. Because you just said you use the crying emoji. You're not actually crying.
Not crying. The laughing. It has like tears out of it.
Right, but if someone goes, that's technically laughing out loud.
I don't like it. I think it's.
I've taken on LOL in recent years. It used to be something I hated too, and I've started using it. I embrace it. I use it all the time. I dropped one LOL on my wife in a text, and she sent me a GIF of a desert drying up where all the water goes away, referring to her snatch.
Oh, I love her so much.
Nothing makes me more dry than when you say LOL. So now, whenever I drop an LOL, I get the dried up desert.
And do you know what people who use these things call people like you and Heidi? And the people who are
sir and ma'am?
No. Boomers. You're boomers to them. Okay. So if you want to date yourself and be old and say, I don't like
but I'm not dating myself, because I think that it's just like I actually, when I was single, a guy I thought was cute texted me LOL, and no, I couldn't do it. There's something about it that I don't know why.
I love it. I love that you hate it.
I hate it so much. It's not as bad anymore, because once in a while,
all I'm gonna say
boyfriend
is,
will do it, but I can't stand it.
Don't reintroduce yourself to the dating pool then, because it's going to be hard for you. It's going to be real hard for you.
And this episode might be called LOL Heidi from now for sure. I think that's what it's going to be called. So he says LOL.
So he mocked her photo and said, yo, this is the funniest shit, LOL. That's Madonna under the bed trying to do like a virgin at 63. She shot out. If she don't get her old ass up, I don't know what that means. She shot out.
Yeah, she shot out.
What does that mean?
She shot the fuck out. That's what it means.
You need to decipher, Darren.
Yeah, please explain.
I mean, she's fucking donezo.
Urban Darren Shinary. What does that mean?
I mean, she's finished.
Shot out, like she's blown out?
Yeah, shot out is like a crackhead.
So she came out and said,
like, yo, that motherfucker shot out. He's like off the rails.
Go ahead,
so
Heidi.
She said, so then he took it down and then he apologized. And she said, fuck you. That's a bullshit apology. You were trying to shame me. She said you were trying to shame me for my age. Your apology is fake. It's bullshit and it's not valid. Then she said, it's not hard to find footage of me and you hanging out. And then she cuts to this video of her and 50 Cent like backstage at something. Like, and he was all like, his hands were all over her and he was like, it's so cool, Madonna or whatever. And she said, number 2, an apology is not valid if you don't know what you're apologizing for. What you should be apologizing for is your misogynistic, sexist, ageist behavior and remarks. Number 3, and then she said, no, number 3, you didn't hurt my feelings. Because I didn't take it personally. I could never take it personally because you're not coming from an enlightened place. Number 4, you say you're not benefiting from it. Of course you are. That is what social media is all about. And then she went on to say that anybody who's on Twitter, Instagram, that you're out for acknowledgement. And it's true. And you want,
Yeah, as
whatever.
she is. That's the point, though.
Yeah, no, but she's saying, so what? So you shouldn't shame her for all that, I mean, he came out and
but they coordinated that shit. That's what you fail to realize.
Wait, what?
What, like
conspiracy?
Jussie? You mean like
no,
Jussie
Smollett?
Smollett?
No, it benefits them both to have this tiff.
Not her though. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it does. Because it brings his audience into her,
and it's 2 semi-irrelevant people for the most part.
Their publicists probably set that shit up.
Do you really think that?
100%.
I'm gonna ask.
Not a bone in my body thinks any different.
One of my good friends is her guitar player. You can play the song now if you want to.
No, that's a horrible name.
Yeah,
no.
No, but so
who, Monty?
I'm shocked you don't know. Oh yeah, I've known him since we grew up 20 miles
Heidi's
outside
name drop. She isn't afraid to drop those names. Kinda lame.
Fantastic.
Notice that's a shorter edited version.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you, Kuhn, for that.
What's missing?
The first couple lines. Find out. I would like to know this answer.
I'm going to.
The answer to what?
Whether this is a coordinated event.
Oh, of course it is. 100%.
I don't think so. I think that's crazy.
This is what
I don't think so either.
Famous people.
Yeah.
That's what these motherfuckers do.
And I've never once known a famous person to
they're not going to tell you.
Well, some might, to coordinate like a beef. Like, I don't think Madonna needs that. I don't think 50 Cent needs that.
It's a nice boost. It's a nice cross pollination of fans.
It has that
Not
effect
for him though.
Well, it might.
Yeah, it is. Because then there are a lot of people who love Madonna who don't have any idea who 50 Cent
but they're in his comments now. They're definitely in his comments now.
Yeah, they're interacting, they're talking, they're talking shit. All that shit is coordinated. Trust me. I know enough people in this fucking business.
Does either one of them have anything currently to promote?
I know 50 like sold some shit. Like it benefits him to get in on her older white audience or whatever the fuck, those people who probably wouldn't engage with him.
It's interesting, Heidi. I'm trying to think how to word it, but like he has the right to call her out and she has the right to defend herself.
Of course.
And
it's all for just like, isn't 50 the one who's like his whole feed is just like ripping on people now? His whole Instagram is
that's what he does.
That's his whole thing.
Yeah,
really?
he shits on people. Yeah,
look his
that's
Instagram
horrible.
is like,
he has a website.
He pulls up fist fights. He's basically the new world star hip hop guy.
He's the biggest troll. He's the biggest, most successful, richest troll there is.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was like this
been a troll
guy.
for years. Like that's what he does.
You thought he's not a sweet guy? I wouldn't call him a sweet guy.
No, it's listen.
Is it an act? Is his like?
Yeah, these are actors.
Heidi,
why would he do that?
That's what they do.
Go ahead, Heidi.
No, he's on that show Power, and I know a lot of people that work on there, and he's super sweet. So that's why I thought like he was this nice guy. That's why I was pissed. Like I was like, that's shitty. Because as a woman,
he has a wide variety of people of an audience to cater to. He has, there are people who only want the cruel 50. There are also people who only want the hip hop 50. There are people who also want who only subscribe to the creator and the producer 50. Like,
and you can go get whichever one you want.
Yeah. go get it. Whatever version of himself you want, it's there.
His online persona is mega prick. Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he does. I mean, he has a website specifically designed to do so.
What's his website?
I forget what the fuck it is. I mean, I don't pay attention to any of these fucking buffooneries anymore.
I love fed up Darren. Fucking love it.
Like Jesse.
Oh, guess what, guys? 50cent.com. That makes sense.
Oh.
But I'm trying to think of the he has like a fucking
G-Unit.
Relax. He has like a
No, it's
he has like a website, like a blog thing or some shit that's like specifically like
This must be it. Sign up for the latest updates. That must be
but he
not
just
from his regular website.
But he just rips other hip hop artists, right?
No.
He
Go
rips
to Instagram. If you go on his Instagram,
he goes rips, after people.
He rips everybody. He rips citizens. He rips what he loves to do a lot that I've seen. The thing that made me follow him at one point was he posted all these like civilian fist fights and like made fun of people having fist fights.
Yeah, he's his own world star.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He's like the new world star guy.
Yeah, he's his own. He has like his own world star, basically.
No wonder him and Trump are buds then.
Yeah, he likes to push buttons, and he kind of doesn't lose. So like that's the appeal of what he does, which is like he's kind of untouchable.
Okay, both of you guys, without looking, how many followers on Instagram do you think 50 Cent has?
I'd say 10 to 20 million, but I'd say probably about 10.
I'm going to say 8 million.
So you say 10, you say 8, Heidi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, same thing with Madonna. How many from Madonna?
Madonna probably has like...
I'm going to say 30 million.
Okay.
I'll go with 10.
So you're saying 10 for both of them? Or do you say 8 for 50?
I forgot.
I said 8.
Okay, so Darren said 10 for each.
No. Okay. What I'll say is 50 definitely has more than she does.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to say.
That's your blanket answer. Mm-hmm. 50 has more. Heidi, you think that
Madonna has more.
Has 10 and that she has 30. Okay.
No, I said 50 has 50. 50 has 8 and she has
Madonna has 30.
Yeah.
Madonna has 17.2 million followers.
Mm-hmm.
50 Cent has 27 million followers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Wow.
So
I knew he had more.
As far as social media goes, he's the more relevant or the more I'm not I hate that term, but
like I said,
he's the more
people said, "Hey, get 50 to joke about this."
But I'm cruising hers and like her feed is, I mean, it's all selfies. The whole thing is her, but it's like good stuff. I'm surprised I'm actually surprised
with her new face.
Yeah, she is.
But she's not as relevant as he is.
True.
She he literally has something every single day.
Yeah, Heidi, if you think about like when their most recent heyday was, her heyday was in the mid 90s, like 80s to mid 90s.
What's the last thing that you gave a shit that Madonna did?
Her last big thing was the fucking Austin Powers.
For me, the last thing was Ray of Light.
Yeah, wasn't that Austin Powers?
No, that was like 1998.
Got yourself a ray of light.
I used to wake up to that.
She had a Madame X album that came out 2 years ago. Went on this tour.
I've never heard of that.
That country album? She did like a country album, didn't she?
No.
Yeah, she did.
Wait, did she do a country album, Heidi?
Or it was country-esque for sure.
Everyone does a country album at some point.
I mean, it's a good market.
Yep.
I'm gonna do one.
It's a good.
Please do. I bet you do. Honestly, I bet you do a good.
I
old
would love
school,
to.
Like Woody Guthrie style country.
I'd kill a country album.
No, I would love to do like
shit.
Patsy Cline, like that sort of shit.
Guys, we keep talking about doing music on the show. We should do some music.
Let's do it.
We should put out a rare form record. Let's start a label, Rare Form Records.
Just like Waffle House.
I'm not a
Waffle
musician.
House singers.
And we'll do The Great Space Coaster will be the opening number.
Darren, what do you want to sing?
I don't sing anymore.
But what would you sing if we're gonna do a? You're talking all this big talk about how you'd be such a great country star. What are you gonna sing?
I'll sing whatever. I sang soprano in high school.
Yeah, Heidi.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Heidi, I'm looking at 50 Cent's feed, and it's like it's fist fights, it's pictures of girls, it's girls' asses, it's ripping on Madonna. Like,
yeah, that's what he does.
He knows
who to push.
Listen,
he knows what button to push at the right time.
If either one of them was looking to get some clout from this, it was him, not her. Like, he knows how to get people to come look at his shit.
Yeah. He knows how to bring people to his universe.
Yep.
Doesn't
make it cool or not, but
maybe it wasn't coordinated. But on one side, somebody said
it's beneficial.
Hey, yeah, like this is something we should fuck with.
Listen, we got to grow this podcast. So who the fuck can we start ripping on to get some views?
Seriously, that's kind of the only way to. It's sad, Like, but
who should we?
You have to attach
with?
yourself to somebody's fame to get yourself some fucking views. Man, it's fucked up.
I already went after, or
why don't we just go after Dave?
No, because he's the one that pays my rent.
Oh, yeah,
that would be stupid. That's like that'd be like you going off on me. Oh wait, never mind. Because fuck. Oh no.
True that though.
I kind of shook up the Marilyn Manson world a little bit already.
Yeah.
That got some views for an episode.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else you could do with
views
that.
either. No. Who can we beef with? Faustino? That little fucking pipsqueak? No. We'll get Todd in the middle of it, not knowing who to go to.
Is it'd be fucked up for me because then he'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Right, and you'd have to pick sides, and then you'd probably leave us pretty quick. Heidi, if you had to start a beef with a celebrity right now, who would you beef with? 50?
Jesse.
Oh. What's your feelings? Tell me about your feelings. Are you happy with what just happened to him?
Of course. Fucking lie. I mean, it's so fucking stupid. The fact that he's
that
like
shit. Sorry.
Yeah, don't let her finish.
Sorry.
The fact that he still hasn't been like, okay, yeah, I did it. And that some of the BLM people are like, we're standing with you, never trust cops. It's like he just admitted on the fucking stand that he was in the car with the two guys, went around the block 3 times. He just admitted to doing fucking cocaine and having sex with one of them over and over again. He admitted to all this shit.
He fucked one of the dudes?
Yes.
Yeah, he said it on the stand.
Yes, on the stand, but still he's like, justice for Jesse. I'm like, you are such an a-hole. You cost the city of Chicago so much fucking money. When it first happened, just really quickly, I'm sorry. When it first happened,
go for it.
I remember like the day it happened, it was like breaking news on my phone. I was like, oh my God, that's horrible. And then I saw where he was in Chicago, which I lived there for almost 10 years. And then I saw what time of night he went to the Subway there. Not the Subway, but the sandwich shop. And I'm like, why would these guys be in mega hats with bleach and nooses? Like, what the fuck? Like, how did they know? Then they showed the picture of the two guys that were the assailants. And I looked at my boyfriend and I go, oh my God, he's lying. And he's like, what do you mean? And I go, those guys are black. He's like, no, he said they're black. And he's like, why? And I'm like, look. And if I can see it, it was so fucking, I can't stand him. I think it's ridiculous, and just give it up and just, you just were found guilty on 5 of 6 charges. And he admitted that he fucking fucked those guys. So
that's
stupid. I can't stand him.
That's the newest part to me, and I'm so excited that he banged his assailants.
Yeah. I mean, Chappelle's bit about him now is even better. The juicy one.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Anyhow, it's ridiculous.
What else is on your mind, Heidi?
I have a good story about a UFO.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh my God, it's insane.
I gotta put on our mystery music. Hold on. Give me a moment.
It's
set the scene for me, please.
Okay, so I met this woman. She's older. She's probably in her 70s. And she was a flight attendant. And I said, oh, who did you fly with? And she said, I flew with the Flying Tigers. And I was like, what? Do you guys know about that?
Oh,
The Flying Tigers started a long time ago when Japan was like murdering a bunch of the Chinese people. And they were military guys and pilots here who flew over to China to help with everything, to help them like fight Japan or whatever. This is a long time ago. And then the Flying Tigers just started, like World War II. They had them, and then in Vietnam. So it was the name of the plane, and it would take over military personnel, and it would take over people. Oh my God! Be quiet, please. Thank you. Sorry.
the please will help. When you say please to a dog, they appreciate that.
I always feel bad because their little faces are so cute. So they would fly from the Bay Area up to Alaska to Japan to Vietnam, and they'd only stay there for 2 hours because they had gotten hit before with from Viet Cong or whatever. They had like they tried to knock the plane down. So this woman they would take soldiers and personnel to Vietnam and then bring them back. And so she was telling me all this. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. I never knew. And I looked it up and I'm like, this should be a movie. She's like, yeah, I think there is one, blah, blah, blah. So I said, do you have any good stories? And she goes, I have a few. She goes, and I said, were you ever scared? And she goes, well, our landing gear, the tire popped once. That was, we thought we were going to crash. She said some other thing. And then she goes, but the scariest one of all is one night or one morning, it was like 5 a.m. And she said, we wouldn't do the cart up and down the thing because it would make too much noise. So when people would ding for them, they would bring them a cup of coffee because that's what they usually wanted. Mm-hmm. So she's like, it was like 5 a.m. She hears the ding. She tells the other girls, I've got this guy. So she went up and the guy was by the window and she goes, hi, would you like a cup of coffee? And he said, no, but I would like to know what this is. And he pointed out the window and she said, it felt like the air was knocked out of her. Like she was like, what? It was as big as a football field, a flying saucer. She said it was neon green, lights all over, and she could see movement inside of it. Like there were like this, it was like this opening in the middle of it. I have chills every time I tell the story. So then,
when did this happen? Supposedly,
like in the 70s, like early 70s, and they were going over the Baltic Sea. So it was from Alaska to Japan. Okay. It was like 5 a.m. So the sun was just like coming up or whatever it was. It was, and then she said, let me go ask the captain real quick. So she like booked it up to the front. And when she opened the door, back then there were 3 people that were in the cockpit, three or four. And there was a navigator, a pilot, and a co-pilot. And she said the navigator was like looking out the side window and the pilots were talking to each other about it. And you could see it more in the front. And she was like, there's people asking like what this is. And they said, we have no clue. We have no idea. And then they talked about it a little more. And she's like, well, what are we going to do? Are we going to report it? And they looked at each other and said, it's too much paperwork. It's going to take like forever. And I guess that happens a lot. A lot of
pilots, especially pilots, don't want to report it because they're afraid of being considered crazy and losing their job or being investigated.
Yeah, that's what she said, that the government would have this whole big thing and they would be in Japan forever and they'd have to like, so, but she said and she's like, from that day on, she has been obsessed with like UFOs and stuff. And she's like, what I saw, and she's like, I'd love to be hypnotized, because she's like, I feel like there was more details that I don't remember. She's like, but because I said, well, what color what was it? You think it's going to be like gray or something? And she said neon green. And I was like, oh my god, so cool, so cool. And she said that she listens to podcasts now about UFOs, praying that one day the guy that she saw that said, I don't want a cup of coffee, but I want to know what this is. She's praying that guy or the pilot would come on and say, hey, you know, this happened to me.
Just to reinforce or to verify, or what's the word? To legitimize her experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And and then there was a woman that was with her. There was a bunch of women, and it was at the dog park actually. And stop, please, enough. Oh my god. And
pet it. Bring it over there and pet it. Pet that thing.
Meow.
No?
And
don't.
So the woman there was a flying tiger as well, and she said that day they heard about it. Like, it was not as fast as now because it's social media and texting and stuff, but they all heard about it. Yeah.
I love it. I just
cool.
If there's any of the world mysteries, like I believe in aliens, I believe in UFOs, I believe that they're here and have been. I just want 100% confirmation. I want to see it for myself.
Well,
I saw a UFO. I saw a great UFO once, but I want to see it. I want to like know for sure. Like, yes, here they are. Here's an alien talking to you. That's what I want.
Well, that's so I it's what my sister wanted, and then my brother-in-law has a new book that's out called the Basin Files, and he has like information and files from a guy who used to work in the government in that sector that was gone, and now it's back. It came back a few months ago, I think it is. It's a whole UFO like sector now.
They had it for years and they shut it down, but since the 2004 video that came out, and in 2017 or 2018 they reopened the files and now have another unit who's working on it more than they have been for years.
Yeah. But my sister went to Skinwalker Ranch because that's what my brother-in-law is on that show, and he is like an expert on the place. And she saw so many things that she had to sign like an NDA before she went in. But she told me the stuff she saw, it's fucking unreal. And she's very much like has to see it like in front of her to believe it. And she saw a portal open in the sky.
You mentioned that before.
A portal.
And, man, do I have a tough time believing that, but I want to. Yeah,
like,
that's a tough one. Darren, your thoughts on portals?
Weird thing.
What do you mean? Like, what about them? So funny.
Do you hear what Heidi's talking about? Her friend that saw a portal open up?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that? On the idea of a portal opening up in front of this woman?
If that's what she saw, right?
You know that when they came,
like, why is that funny? I don't know why that's funny to you.
Just like, whatever, man.
Is that funny to you, Heidi?
A little bit.
Why?
But not as funny.
Just
because it sounded like maybe you weren't like here, like listening.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
because you're like, what?
Talking for more than 5 seconds. So.
Here's the confusing.
Why would I listen?
The confusing thing about Darren that I found is like earlier we're talking about music and like you were holding court and like giving some really, really good insight, some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, yeah, man. And then like we're talking about this cool thing. This is fascinating. Darren, what are your thoughts? And you're like, just fucking whatever she saw.
I mean, what else am I supposed to say? What would you say?
I'd be like, I would be like, I don't know my thoughts. I mean, I want to believe this person because the idea of seeing a portal sounds really interesting, but I would have to I want to do some research. I want what kind of person is she?
This is a person who lives with a woman.
Yeah. Well,
He has to
I learned how to
explain
listen.
everything.
But it's just
I mean, so Daniel, so if
this what I'm talking about.
the portal,
Yeah.
yeah. So, how do you feel about that, Daniel?
That's right. But instead, I'd be asking you, and you have to drag it out.
Yeah, well, you're not my woman.
I don't know why.
Not yet.
Well, not yet. Play your cards right.
Bow, bow.
I've done enough of these fucking talks.
Yeah, they're fun, aren't they?
Nope.
They're really, really great.
No, they aren't.
But so she saw that in the sky, and I was like, "What?" And then she saw these like a bunch of orbs.
I've
But
seen
if
a
you
portal.
watch, really,
Mm-hmm.
where?
I was on Salvia.
You've taken that shit?
Yeah, and I'll never do that shit again. That shit was crazy.
Okay, now
What's
we're getting
salvia?
somewhere.
Is that like
no.
DMT?
No.
Nah,
It's a weed extract.
it's
It's
actually-
like hyper weed,
Oh.
right?
No, it's not a weed extract at all.
It has
Be
some
careful
connection to
with
weed.
that.
It has
with it.
no weed
Suck my fucking
connection
dick.
whatsoever.
There's some
What-
kind of
what is it?
THC factor.
It's a
Salvia.
plant that is legal here. If you're over the age of 18, you can purchase it. And I highly recommend you don't.
Yeah, no. A friend
It's-
of a friend's a roommate did a bunch of it and hung himself.
I can believe it.
That's how I know that. So
I smoked
salvia.
I smoked so little of it and it scared me so much. And then I gave it to my friend. It was like, yo, you should smoke this shit.
Yeah.
And he smoked it and he was just as scared
You
as I
basically
was.
give yourself a psychotic break, right? Like I've seen multiple videos of people smoking it and like jumping out of windows.
It's what it does to your mind is so strange. Like I can't put a thumb on it because I've done enough things, enough hallucinogenics or things that would alter your mind, to that extent or whatever, but never made me feel like that. Like I felt like my life was being erased.
Oh,
Whoa.
the videos
And
I've
it's
seen of it.
illegal?
A portal opened, huh?
It's legal?
Yeah, it's legal. You can buy it right now.
Are you sure you still can? I thought it was something that they went after recently.
Well, I did it probably the first year I was here.
I don't.
So-
I don't.
so it
think
was like
you
10
can
years ago.
anymore. Okay.
But and they've taken all of those videos off YouTube. I used to watch.
Oh, have
those.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I've seen them, and every time I watch it, the way that I
They
describe it,
flip out.
it looks like everyone is trying to get away from themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're trying to pull yourself out of your own body
Yeah.
because it's trying to get you or some shit.
It makes the way it made me feel was that I was being erased.
oh,
I saw a portal open, and I saw my body chipping away by digits, by like visual, like it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm dead ass serious. That shit is fucked up. Like I saw like
I will forgive all of your boredom on the show you've ever had. So basically, every show you've ever done with us, if you do salvia on the show sometime,
I will never do it again.
we'll trick someone. We'll give it to Heidi. We'll put it in her
Nah,
fucking
don't do
Fritos or
that.
some shit.
Oh my
Don't do
god,
that.
I would kill
Then we can
myself.
fuck her, dude. What?
Oh my god.
I like nah, yeah, like that shit is so fucked up.
It looks terrifying. Like I don't know why. First of all, I don't like people have. If you're gonna take it, you've probably seen videos of.
I want to know
doing
what
it before.
creepy probably's done it.
Maybe. Oh, we can call him right now. Let me call him.
Call him.
And then, like, if you've done it, why would you take it again? Let me call him.
I wouldn't do it again.
Let me make sure we're connected here.
I mean, maybe. But then I went on the deep dive of people who've done it, like, and I only took like the times 10 or some shit. They have like times 100.
Is it
Miss,
like
it's-
taking like acid?
No,
Does it feel like
if
that?
I call him,
no, because acid you can still understand that that shit. I'm telling you, what I've seen people like who've taken like the times 100 or whatever the fuck. They were like, so I saw my whole life happen. And like, I was like an inanimate object.
Jesus.
Like you,
Christ.
it's the kind of hallucinating where you merge into things. You become
my
things.
fucking God.
So like,
how long did it last?
It was like, well, see, I was very apprehensive, and I was by myself. That was when I lived in that fucking basement too. So it was a whole weird atmosphere. I'm in this basement of this Orthodox Jewish guy's house.
We've all been there, dude.
I'm in this basement.
Sounds like my dating life.
Like the first year I moved here, and right across the street, they were selling it at this smoke shop. And this is before, yeah, like I lived right across the street from a smoke shop, and I was like, I mean, it's legal and it might get me high or something or whatever. So I bought some. And so, by the way, that the dime bag or whatever the fuck that I bought of it, I like that shit stayed in my pocket or wherever I kept it for like a year or something until I like washed it by mistake. Like the only time I used it was that one time, and I put a little bit in the bowl. I smoked it, and then I sat in the chair, and then I saw a portal open up, and then I saw my body start like fucking moving towards it.
Was
like,
the portal maybe your roommate's asshole?
I didn't have a roommate. I had my own place.
Or the landlord guy, the Orthodox Jew.
No, he was upstairs.
Because they have Orthodox Jews have very wide assholes.
Did it have little curly cues on it?
Nah. It was just like a fucking. It was crazy. It was to my left. I was sitting down, and to my left, a portal opened up, and then, like, also my speech and like what I heard was like jagged, like, you know how like you're old enough, Heidi, and so are you. Do you remember when the internet first started and you like remember back in the day when you had dial up and you would download like a picture or something?
Yeah, it would take a fucking 2 days.
Right. So
to see one titty.
Right. So it would be like little jagged edges of shit.
It was all
like,
pixelated.
That's what happened to my body into that portal.
Okay, I'm gonna call creepy right now.
And I was like, "What the fuck, yo?" That shit. And then what I was like, I was speaking, and what I heard was like digitized like breaks in what I was saying.
Wow.
Uncle Creepy
in the house.
How are you, baby?
I'm doing great, actually.
Good. We're in the middle of a drug conversation, and when we do that, there's only one person to go to. And Darren wanted to. Darren said you might have some experience with this. I'm going to let Darren take the floor for a minute.
Yo, creepy.
Very cool. I have a lifetime of experience with all drugs, unfortunately and fortunately. So yeah, how can I be of service?
Listen up, kids. This is your chance. What?
Is he a little bit loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So creepy. Have you ever done salvia?
Yes, I have.
So give me your experience, because I just told them what my experience was.
Okay. I'm not a big fan.
No, hell no. It stinks. It's so bad.
It stinks.
It wasn't an enjoyable trip, but it was a weird experience.
It's weird as fuck, right?
Yeah, some people really love it. Some people do it more than once.
They have to be morons.
I don't know. There's morons on YouTube that they do it more than once, and they like to film themselves. You know, they're like, I'm going to take some salvia and see what happens, and, you know, try to make a name for themselves by being idiots. But, yeah, for me, once was all I needed. You know, some drugs,
exactly. Never again, right?
Yeah, exactly. Some drugs, you know, you're just like, okay, I tried it. I had the experience. I know what that's about, and I don't need to go down that road anymore. Other ones, you know, that were like way more harmful for me, I was more inclined to dive headfirst into, you know, at a point, you know. Coming up January, I got like 17 years off needles, hard drugs.
That's fucking great, dude.
You
For you, brother.
Yeah, but I mean, like prior to 2005, you know, since I was, after I graduated high school, I at least got my diploma before I dove into the world of drugs. But yeah, so I kind of spent a career being an addict of many types, and I stopped doing needles, hard drugs, all that shit. Went to been going to a doctor, get on my health. I'm on a regimen.
Fucking quitter. You're a goddamn quitter, dude. What a quitter.
Yeah, I quit slamming meth into my dick. That's what
Loser.
I did.
So what was like when I'm sorry.
Salvia.
Yeah, what is your experience on it? What did it do to you? What did you see? What did you feel?
And also answer why you would never do it again at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. When I did it, I kind of lost almost all my vision. It's a type of disassociative, and as a general thing, like ketamine and stuff, I love disassociative. So this is a different kind of case. This is one where I wasn't having a good time. Basically, everything went black in the room, and everything in my field of vision kind of zoomed both sides down to where, the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. So it was even smaller than if I was like looking through like a paper tube or something, like a cardboard tube, say you're looking through a tube. Okay. But it was like even further away. So everything I could see in my field of vision was far away, and it was wherever I was at, it was black. It was dark. I couldn't see anything other than this light far away that I could not reach. So I didn't really care for that. I couldn't see, feel, experience anything. I felt cut off from my body. I felt cut off from my connection to the multiverse. It was. I don't know if I would call it a bad trip, even though it technically is, but I've had so much worse trips back in the day on all kinds of crazy shit. So, it's in the ballpark of a bummer time. I like drugs, man. What can I say? I've always had addictive personality.
Let me ask, does anybody who takes it have a good time? Like, I've never seen a video of someone being like, yeah, that shit was fucking great.
A very small percentage, and they are very special, unique people. It's definitely not the norm amongst the average human that actually enjoys that. There are different types of experiences. I've heard of people having many other different weird shit going on, and much more say than mine. I just went to like like 11 on the Stranger Things show, when she like gets in her mode, and she's all black, kind of walking on water a little bit. It's like that without the water for me. Everything went black. Everything went black. All I could see was a faraway white light, and I could turn my head and actually see people and what was going on in the room from far away, but I couldn't reach it. So yeah, I didn't enjoy it. So I prefer to stick. There are a lot of all natural, entheogenic drugs that I do advocate, and salvia probably not one of those.
Doesn't make the cut.
No, not really. It's not for me. Right. Like heroin, thankfully, was not for me. I tried it a few times, wasn't my bag of tricks. But I can say I know enough times where I have had the experience. But I more lean to natural stuff like magic mushrooms or DMT, which comes from nature and plants. It's an all natural thing. Our brains produce it in the pineal gland. It's all very symbiotic. So I like all natural hallucinogens that I can have a good time on and kind of get out of my body for a little bit. And of course, always the sacred herb. That's my daily, all day, all night intake of cannabis.
Hey, we don't care about any of that. We're just talking salvia, and we want to hear nightmare stories.
Okay.
But Darren had a question for you. What was the question you had, Darren?
No, I just wanted to know why never again for you, and I'll explain what I told them.
Okay. Just mostly because I didn't have an enjoyable time on it. I didn't like feeling that detached to where I had no semblance of control or, kind of who I was. I mean, I felt like I was lost from my body, from the universe, from any human connection whatsoever. So
Jesus.
because of those reasons, it wasn't a good time for me. If you dared me to do it or something, okay, I'll do it.
I dare you to do it.
But I mean, other than a case like that, I did it. I bought the ticket, I took the ride, and there's better rides out there, a lot more fun and enjoyable for you,
Cool.
and a lot safer. But there are some small percentage of people. I've seen the videos on YouTube where there's somebody that enjoys it. They see things, they go to different places, but they film themselves doing it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to smoke some salvia," so they take a rip in their bong, and they kind of go limp, and they're not in control of their body anymore because they're not really in their body that much anymore, and then they come back out of it like they're planning. This guy's whole shtick is he'll does salvia, and then he wants to do a task afterwards, and he never gets to complete the task because he's just passed out on the ground, while the thing's recording him.
It seems like a drug that was made for YouTube views. Like that's the only reason it was made for, is to make yourself freak out, and so people will go and watch it. So
right,
Darren,
and especially make sure to record yourself if you're doing salvia, because in your mind you have one idea what you think you're going to do, but whatever happens, you just kind of go limp and you have an out of body experience.
Yeah.
So you're not really filming anything other than looks like he's kind of dead. He's laying on the ground there, and then a little while later he'll come to and he's all, "Wow, okay, I did some salvia, but I didn't get to my project this time. We'll do it next time."
Right.
And then the next time he films himself and he does it again, and the same exact thing.
Yeah.
But that's like one guy. That's one guy.
Darren, in your reason for never doing it again?
I mean, like he said, it was just unpleasant, and I didn't like not having the control over what I thought I was doing. And what I said to them, Creepy, was that for me, the thing is I kind of didn't take the full hit. I kind of like took a half a hit, so I don't think I went all the way in, and so.
Sometimes one hit does it, but I mean, I took a few.
Yeah, I only took the one, and but I like what my experience was that like I saw like basically like a portal open, and like I felt like my body was like being
it was a butthole, dude.
Digitized into that portal, but because I didn't take enough of a hit, I didn't go all the way in. I think I started to come back too.
So you kept the chip in the portal butthole, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, but like
Darren spent the evening in someone's butthole.
Yeah. No,
hey,
universal space hole.
I'm gonna wrap this up. But Creepy, are you coming by any chance to the Above Ground show?
I wish I could. Not gonna be able to. I haven't been able to rent the other two either, unfortunately. But I'd love to in a perfect world. But I'm living a certain kind of secluded life, so I can stay healthy and stuff, and also financially stuff. So basically, I don't have a ride to LA, and I don't have money for it. And if I did, even though I've been vaccinated, I'm still terrified to be in a crowd of people at this point.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Agoraphobia has kind of taken over for, social interactions and stuff. But yeah, I'm all about the Above Ground thing. I think it's a fantastic cause and organization helping music cares and stuff. I would love, to go to one of those, but it's a case where I'm like, well, I'm not going to be a dick and ask for, can I get tickets to a benefit concert?
Well,
I'm not going to be.
I was asking because someone has donated 2 tickets to the show to Rare Form to give away.
Oh,
so
really?
I was seeing if you're going to be around. Heidi's pointing at herself right now.
Yeah,
but Heidi, you're not going to be in town, are you?
When is it?
It's December 20th.
No.
Okay then.
I mean, I might. I don't know.
So if
no one ever asked me, by the way.
Wow.
I never get asked.
Darren, dude, fucking that guy needs to have
okay, hold
time,
on.
Man.
You just got presents. I never get gifts.
Yeah.
I never get asked to anything, shows, nothing.
Yeah.
So
that's true. But yeah, I don't get asked to any of the shows.
Well, listen, Go ahead, Creepy.
You know, I go to other shows that aren't benefit related. You know, I mean, that's how me and Dan know each other. But, I don't really, I'm like 4 hours from LA and I don't have a vehicle. I would have to work some things out. I could probably squeeze it. It's just, I don't know. You know, I'd probably be wearing like 2 masks in the club, you know.
You're allowed to do whatever you want. I'm saying that there are a couple tickets available. There's 2 tickets available.
Okay. I know someone who would love to go. I would have to discuss who could give me a ride. And but if she's available on that date, the 20th.
I'll tell you what. If you figure it out tonight, let me know. And if anyone
I'll know right now when I get off the phone with you.
Okay, pause for a minute. And then if you don't make it, if anyone else is listening and if you're in the LA area or can be in LA on December 20th and you want to attend the Above Ground concert. What?
What is it? Above Ground?
I'm trying to explain it, but you just stepped all over my my explanation of what we're doing here. Wow, very unprofessional. Very unprofessional.
Above Ground 3.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Creepy, shut the fuck up for a second. Heidi, shut the fuck up for a second. So Above Ground is a benefit show put on by Dave Navarro and Billy Morrison. It's to celebrate or to bring attention to mental health awareness and suicide prevention and just a really, really good cause. This is the 3rd year running of, all-star guests doing, what the fuck is that? All-star guests doing 2 full albums. They're doing Sex Pistols, Nevermind the Bollocks, and Lou Reed Transformer.
Yeah, baby. I've been blowing up on my Transformer, even though I didn't think I was going.
The creepy commentary. Creepy, I'm trying to pitch this fucking thing.
My bad.
I'm just kidding.
You don't call me very often.
I know. So basically, if anyone wants this fucking guy, Creepy, are you coming?
Creepy.
I'll just if you're coming, I'll stop talking about it.
Okay, December 20th?
Yes.
Okay, that's winter solstice. I was gonna blow my brains out with mushrooms.
Okay.
But I'm gonna text my ride.
All right.
And work it out. So I'll text you right after I get off the phone.
All right, beautiful. Well, thank you for picking up the phone, and we always love a good talk with you, especially a drug talk.
Well, I'd love to talk about drugs all day long. Please, no matter which drug it is, I have a story.
Awesome.
Much like Heidi has a name drop for every occasion.
Beautiful.
I have a drug story for every occasion.
Wonderful. And Creepy, thank you for all your contributions to the show. You're the guy that cuts up the clips that never get posted. So thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you.
Love you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
All my love, guys. All 3 of you. You're the best. And
Bye, Creepy.
I'm sorry I talked to... Bye, Heidi.
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry that I talked over you too much, but I'll do better next time.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much, dude. You just blew my mind.
Later, buddy.
All right. Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Creepy knows how to fucking tell a story, does he not? Does he not?
That's what he does.
He's awesome.
If Creepy can't come, are you in town? Do you want to come to the show?
Where else would I be?
I don't know. Fucking balls deep in some listener.
Right.
Here he goes again. Here's Quiet Darren again.
I want to go.
He's gonna take a break, just carry on with the show.
I want to go. It's all my favorite
This guy
people
actually
are playing.
reached over to put the camera on me.
Yeah, because I'll fucking produce the show, goddammit.
Yeah, you do it, though.
You know the rule. I do. Anything else in closing before we get the fuck out of here?
Nope.
Okay. The dog wants to talk.
Yeah, I got to walk these dogs.
Walk them or suck them? That's what I want to know.
Stop.
You gotta walk these dogs.
Is that what the fuck's his name? Oh my god.
What's his name?
DMX?
Yes, DMX, for fuck's sake. I was thinking,
Do you know how this goes?
we were just
Heidi?
talking DMT.
He does this shit to you all the time. Why didn't you let him fucking fail?
I should have.
That's
Sorry.
true. I would have got it.
Sorry.
I would have got it.
Jesus Christ. Do you pay attention?
Sorry.
Don't you ever ask her if she pays attention, dude.
I'm paying attention. I just
There's a really good documentary
Wait, hold
on him.
on. Darren just said he's paying attention. What was her UFO story about?
What are you, my fucking girlfriend or something?
What was her UFO story about?
It was about a girl who saw a fucking portal open. That's how it.
It has nothing to do with the portal. The UFO story she told.
The UFO story?
Uh-huh.
It was about a UFO.
What are the details of it?
Somebody saw a fucking UFO.
Where was it?
I don't know.
When did it take place? And who was the person to Heidi?
It was your boyfriend's sister or some shit.
Darren told you to pay attention. He didn't listen to one fucking word of the story that you told. Not one word. Not one word did
It
you
had
listen
nothing
to.
to do with me.
You
Why
only,
would I listen
you
to
only
it?
listen to something when it has to do with you?
Yeah, like everybody else.
Heidi, real talk. How do you feel right now? Like, honestly, how do you feel right this second?
Pretty horrible.
What are you talking about? Are you listening to what I say?
Of course.
You said every word that you say.
You said to me that my family was from West Virginia, and I've said Virginia plenty of times.
Okay. She got
my
one
God.
word wrong. People
I could see if I would have said
There's no difference-
Florida
there's
or
a big
something.
difference.
Don't turn
West
this around.
Virginia and Virginia.
Now you're doing a boyfriend move where you're gaslighting her and putting it back on her like it's her fault. You didn't listen to a word she said.
Goddamn right.
Not one word did you listen to, Heidi.
Wow.
I saw it happening,
Okay.
and I wasn't going to say anything until just now when he told you to pay attention.
I thought it was a cool story too.
It was. I wish Darren could have heard it.
I had chills when she was telling me.
It wasn't interesting to me.
Oh, God.
What the- I mean, like,
I feel very
you're gonna-
triggered right now.
What the? Like, I mean, there are plenty of things I say that are not interesting to you.
Don't tell her that. I bet she doesn't feel that way. I actually believe
feel
that
that
Heidi's
way.
interested in everything that you say.
No, she isn't.
Sure. I listen to everything.
It's easy for you to say now.
Darren feels exposed. That's all it is. He's getting defensive because he feels like he goes, hey, shit, I should have listened to Heidi's long story that was interesting.
It was long.
What? No, you tuned out the moment it started. That's okay. But what Darren's trying to say is, Heidi,
I hope
I'm sorry.
the listeners don't tune out when I talk.
No, they won't, because they give a shit about you. Darren doesn't. It's clear. For real, this must be so embarrassing a little bit.
For me?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I love that we can laugh about it. And seriously, I wouldn't have said a word unless you told her to pay attention. That was the best part. The best part of this. And you're like, hey, you got to pay attention. I'm like,
All right.
wait a minute.
All right, you got me.
This motherfucker napped.
End the fucking show already.
Okay. All right, cool. Heidi, where can people find the show?
They can go to Instagram, Rare Form Radio. You're at Dan Cleary 79.
Yes, ma'am.
Darren is at D Nelly Radio.
Mhm.
I'm at Heidi Sabrina.
Oh, you paid attention. Good for you.
You can go to Twitter, Rare Form Radio. You can go, you could go to YouTube and subscribe and watch the show.
YouTube.com/rareformradio.
You can go to wherever they have podcasts, iTunes, Spotify is where I listen to it, and subscribe. You don't even have to listen.
That's right. That's right. It's important that you don't listen. Just subscribe.
Yeah. Don't pay attention. You don't even have to.
No.
Just like my relationships.
You know, we all have to do a friend blast. Just be like, hey guys, I know I don't ask you. Merry Christmas. The only gift that I want is for you to subscribe to our show. You don't have to listen to whatever. We should all do that. I'm gonna do it.
That's a good idea.
Seriously.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It'd be good for all of us.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. You know, don't give me anything, but I really would appreciate it if you subscribe to our
I
show.
like that. Good job,
Oh,
Denali.
yeah,
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
To everybody else, thank you all for listening. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I think we might have a new patron. Yeah, if you want to support the show directly, you can go to patreon.com/rareformradio. I don't know if I said this person's name last week, but Taylor Flores has joined the $20 tier a month, which is thank you. Hell yeah. Where you get an extra show a month, you get early access to the show on audio and video if you do the $20 a month tier. There's 5 tiers. You can do $5, which is just if you want to basically just support the show, $5 a month. $10 a month gets you one extra show, just the audio version. $20 a month is audio and video with early access to both of those. And there's a $50 and $100 tier, which is just like if you want to really, really, really support the show. And the $100 one, you also get a T-shirt. The first time you sign up, you get a free T-shirt with the sign up. So
Wait, where the fuck is my T-shirt then?
you want a
I
T-shirt?
never got my T-shirt.
Yeah,
Like you guys, whatever you want. Just fucking contribute a little bit. Get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
attention.
a fucking patron.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So I need a fucking
I'll get you a
shirt.
T-shirt. I'll get you a motherfucking T-shirt. Whatever you want. Oh, look at that little fucker. Is that the one that's been nipping?
Hi. Uh-huh. Hi, Baba.
Heidi.
Oh, isn't he
T-shirt.
cute?
Free T-shirt if you lick his dick right now.
Oh my God.
Stop it, man.
What?
Seriously.
What? YouTube loves that
So
shit.
gross.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Is it, what kind of dog is that?
Look at how cute he is.
that a
He's a
bee- a
poodle.
bee-
That is a cute ass dog.
Oh,
though.
it's just a poodle?
Mm-hmm.
I like the little brown nose. Oh, what a sweetheart.
He's so sweet.
Listen,
Is that a boy or girl?
It's a boy. His name's Luca.
if you guys are listening to this on either iTunes or Stitcher or Spotify, go to the YouTube and jump to around the hour and 35-minute mark to see this fucking dog that Heidi is watching. It's like a family
Yeah,
dog.
what a cutie.
That is a good looking pup.
He's cute. He's so
I can't believe
sweet.
I can't believe you yelled at that dog the entire show.
I did.
You yelled at that dog
that
like
dog.
No, it was
Like-
the other one.
like
He's
it eats out of
older.
garbage and
He's
shit.
older.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's sleepy.
Oh.
You sleepy?
Is the other one a poodle as well?
Mm-hmm. He's
Is
older.
that a boy
He's
too?
so sweet. Yeah. He's
So you can,
blind
like-
in one eye.
You can go back and forth and like lick one, then lick the other, and just
Oh my
whenever
God.
they get tired.
So gross. Stop.
I mean, it's
Look
just
at
a
his
salty
face.
treat.
Doesn't he look like a Muppet, sort of?
A little bit. It actually looks like a. Actually, it looks like a mullet. It looks like he's in Spinal Tap. I would name that dog Nigel Tufnell.
May I ask what your wife thinks of your juvenile humor?
It depends. Usually she likes it. She totally accepts it. I mean, she has it sometimes too, which is like one of our bonding things. But like
Jesus,
she
Christ.
loves me for how stupid I am. And so
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I want you to go home and think about
Should
that.
I call her?
Yeah.
Should we call her?
Call her.
Let's see if she's around.
And let's make this show 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
I have to go walk these dogs.
What do you care? You don't have to edit it. 1 second. Heidi, stick around for 1 second.
Look at this.
Look at this guy. Where the fuck is her
I hope they
number?
don't. They might pee in here.
Listeners,
They won't pee. Don't you worry about it. All right. Here we go. Call my wife. I'll let Darren interview her.
if your wife doesn't answer the phone, are you upset?
No, don't give a shit. Hey. Hi, darling.
I was just opening my Lyft app, literally.
Oh, you're on the show right now. If that's okay.
Okay, hi.
Darren has a question for you.
Okay, Darren.
But you're on with me. You're on with Heidi. You're on with Darren. Go ahead.
Okay,
Darren.
right on.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
Hey, how dare you? Don't do that. Don't pull that shit.
This is my girl. Listen.
Is he asking me? Are you asking me out?
Yeah.
I did not expect this to happen. This sucks.
I want to cuck Dan in front of the world.
I'm gonna throw up.
So Dan has a very juvenile sense of humor. We all know this, correct?
Correct, yes.
How do you feel about it?
And also, you know, you can be completely honest. I already gave an answer as to how I think you feel, but you explain for yourself, please.
Well, to be honest, it like depends on my mood and the day. Sometimes I
That's
find it
fair.
super endearing and adorable, and sometimes I want to like
Slap the shit out of him.
get in my car, kind of like get in my car and drive away forever. But like,
You are correct. You are correct.
but I think you know, life is super dynamic, right? Like you can't take it all.
I love you. I love you.
And it does. Like if I'm in but the thing is, if I'm in like a sensitive, like low key mood and he's running in with that shit, I'm like, bro.
But I've
Relax.
learned to pick up on it pretty good to know when I shouldn't be doing that. And if I don't pick up on it, you have no problem telling me like, hey, now's not the time.
Totally, but typically when we're in those situations, it takes 5 or 6 times.
I believe it. I believe it.
It's better than taking 10, you know? Silver lining.
It's true. It's true. And I think we're really good at that communication. But sometimes I'm just like, And I get confused too because I'm like, yo, is this real? Like, does he actually like believe and feel this in his heart? And if that happens, then I get like a little bit sad. But for the most part, I feel
Like, there's times when I talk about like killing her. There's times when I talk about beating her. There's times when like I talk about poop. There's times like, she really hates when I say, can I say the thing that you hate most?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I go, "Hi, Bobby."
Why does that bothers you?
Oh my God, so very much. It's gross.
Oh,
I don't like it.
I mentioned this earlier, but what do you do when I text you LOL?
I sent him a picture of a desert drying up, like a body of water drying up.
Yeah, you told us.
Which symbolizes what?
Which symbolizes my vagina drying up because it's the most disgusting, off-putting, unsexual
Oh my God.
thing ever.
I love her.
Heidi's
I
on.
love
and
you.
She cannot stand LOL
I
either.
love you.
I hate it.
Especially if it's lowercase, bro, grow the fuck up.
Yes. And are you really?
LOL?
Are you really laughing out loud right now?
No, you're not.
Exactly.
And at very least, drop an emoji.
Oh,
yes,
that's what Heidi said.
yes, that's what I said.
You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Fucking you dumb
LOL.
broads.
Laughing out loud. I mean, of
I
all
hate
things
it.
to make an acronym out of, like,
It's not as bad as LMAO.
oh, I don't know. I might take that.
You know what's weird, guys?
I don't know.
Real talk, like having you on the phone and talking about the things you don't like about me is making me break out in hives. my arms just got so itchy, and I think this is probably the last show we'll ever do.
Oh,
But I love you.
I think you can suck it up and handle it.
Cool. All right, well, we're gonna wrap up this episode. Darling, thank you for picking up. Sorry that I'm so hard to live with.
You're not. You're great.
I was going to say that I'll try to do better, but I promise you I will not.
Yeah, no, that's clear. I'm cool with that.
All right,
and you can edit this part out, but I'm assuming I don't get a ride home, right? Because you guys are wrapping up first episode.
Correct. So
okay, bye. Love you all.
Enjoy your lift. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Bam.
Well, that was hurtful. Thank you, Darren.
I love her.
Yeah, she's a good one.
The fact that she feels the same way about the LOL is amazing. I've never met anybody that feels like as like irritating.
Yeah, it's everyone
me so
over
much.
40.
And also, there's more
She's
than
not
one.
over 40.
She technically is now. Yeah, she just turned 41, which is so fucking gross.
Oh my God.
Time to trade her in. If anyone's listening who's under 35 and wants to get with a real man, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? It was a joke, guys. Real quiet
No
here.
one's laughing.
Real quiet. All right. I love you both. Thank you
you.
everyone for listening. And I'm bringing this back. Just a reminder that tomorrow is just the future's yesterday.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.